I describe it as trade-offs between large and small organizations, actually. And I think when anyone is interested in joining Q5, we try and have a really open and honest conversation about that. There are huge trade-offs. In smaller firms, things can be a bit more fluid. In very small kind of startups, a bit more hand to mouth, but that creates some challenges, but also some huge opportunities. It means you can make an impact very quickly in that kind of organization versus a tens of thousands of people larger consulting firm. You're likely to get more stretched. I would say you can't hide. There's nowhere to hide. But that means you'll learn incredibly quickly and be given responsibility based on your aptitude and your attitude and your performance a lot more quickly than you might do in again some more traditional larger businesses. Now, I remember when I started in consulting, lots of people were on the treadmill, right? And you had to have a certain number of years under your belt. You had to tick certain boxes in terms of the types of project you needed to do before you progress. And I think smaller firms are often a bit more entrepreneurial and give that responsibility when it's right for the individual. So in terms of development, in larger businesses, you probably have far more formalized development. You have the big training courses, you go away for a couple of weeks to be immersed in the kind of core capabilities. You're less likely to have those in smaller firms, but in firms, the ability to learn on job and often I think the culture therefore around mentorship and supporting and team supporting one another within that team construct can be a lot stronger because you don't have as much of the formal mechanisms to rely on. People really do have to kind of step in and guide you and share that experience and share that best practice. So I think the opportunities to shape what you're going to do in a smaller firm, it's often harder work, dare I say, and you're less likely to have the suite of projects that guarantee. If you're interested in customer experience, a large firm is more likely to have projects that specialize in that, even if it's not their kind of core specialism. At a smaller business, I think you're less likely to have those, but you're better able to shape it and you're better able to get surprising experiences. So, after a couple of years at Q5, I moved out to New York to set up our US business, our New York business, which was an opportunity I wouldn't have been able to have in a larger place. And we try and do that more and more to give people the opportunity to own a sector or a bit of the business and drive it, or open an office somewhere, which gives people that experience of building a brand, which is almost impossible to get at a larger firm where the brand's already established and there are lots and lots of people that formally own different chunks of it.